You've never seen this old guy before, but his name is Ingersoll Lockwood. He's mostly known for being a lawyer. He did lots of lawyer stuff. But when he wasn't doing lawyer stuff, he wrote books. Children's books, mostly. This is one he wrote right here. It's called The Travels and Adventures of Little Baron Trump. He wrote it in 1889. He wrote a sequel also. He wrote it in 1893. In 2017, people started to find these books and read them, and they started to think, hey, this protagonist sounds really familiar. For one thing, he talks about how smart he is. He lives in a big old building called Castle Trump. He loves to make personal insults at people, chase women, and likes Russia. Who does that remind us of? Oh yeah, this guy. Lockwood also wrote a book called The Last President. In it, a president wins in a shocking upset, and anarchists and socialists get angry and start destroying cities. It kind of reminds me of these people that wear hoodies and hold signs that say stuff like this. I learned about all this on the internet. I didn't pay that much attention to it. But back in 2020, during a quarantine, I was bored looking on the internet, and I learned about these things called ELS codes. You probably don't know what that is. Well, ELS stands for Equidistance Letter Sequence. Here's an example. This sentence, form an ELS. If I start at this H and circle every fourth letter, I get the word Hinnon, which, if you didn't know, is a city in France. You can also go backwards. If I start with the last letter and circle every fourth letter, you get the word safest backwards. ELS is basically hiding words inside of text. One day I saw a UFO in the sky, and a voice told me to find ELS codes inside of Lockwood's novels. Just kidding, that did not happen. I just found them on my own, out of pure luck. Stuff like Donald Trump, the birth of Barack Obama, Covid-19, CROSSFIRE hurricane, Russian interference in 2016, George Floyd, and a whole lot of other stuff. I was amazed, so I put it all in this book. It has lots of pictures in it like this. You could buy it on Amazon, in print or Kindle. Link in the description. But hold on to your tinfoil hat, because I'm going to give you a free preview of what's inside. Here's a chunk of text from Lockwood's second Baron Trump novel. I've removed all the punctuation in the spaces. Here you can see George. If I start at this F and I go over to the right every 9 letters, it spells out the word Floyd. That's George's last name. Here's the word cries. Going across it, if I skip every 7 letters starting at that M, it spells out the word mama. George Floyd cried this just before his death. Very sad. We can also go diagonally. Doing so, I go up 3, over 4, and continue that pattern of going up 3, over 4, up 3, over 4, and you get the word death. That's kind of creepy. Wait, here's something else. Going down 3, over 7, continuing that pattern, and it spells the word knee. Starting at this N, if I go up 1, and then over a whole bunch, 12, and continue that pattern, we get the word neck. Lastly, starting at this R, if you go down 2, and then over 4, it spells the word riot. So in just one small section of one of Lockwood's books, we found George Floyd, knee, neck, cries mama, death, and riot. All written by this dude back in 1893. That's pretty creepy.